Welcome back to Ep 5 of Three's a Crowd. And I tell you what, I'm so happy we're here again. It's literally coming so lovely and smooth to everybody. How is everyone this week?
Yeah, I'm all good, man. I'm all good. I love doing this shit. I've been looking forward to this all week.
I haven't seen you personally
Mate,
all week.
I've been looking forward to it all week.
What have you been up to?
Just work, really. That's about it.
I haven't seen you all week,
I
and this is what I got.
I know.
Work.
Yeah. Well, that's what I've done.
I missed one of my kids.
I know. It's sad, isn't it? I've got good news, though, quickly.
Go.
I've finally booked my full motorbike bike test.
Ooh,
I know.
I will not be getting on the back of it.
That is some news. I finally found somewhere that's actually got availability this year.
What? Right, I'm going to sound stupid, I don't care. Is it in CCs?
Yes.
What number is it?
So it's an unrestricted license, so I can get whatever. I know.
I'm definitely not getting on the back of it.
I'll tell you what, mate. I probably won't even see my 30th this year.
I'll get on the back of it.
Please.
God, pause.
I'm going to take the rear handle off, so you have to hold my waist.
Yeah, I will. I look forward to it.
I'm going to brake really hard.
Anyway, I'm all good.
Oh yeah, how are you?
Yeah, I'll be.
Well, I was going to get onto it. How are you, Charlie?
Yeah, man, I'm good. I've been busy applying for things.
Yeah?
Yeah,
How's it been going?
it's been a full-on 2 weeks.
Yeah, because when we went out for a coffee, that's why Jack was at work. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, I feel left out.
Yeah. You was a little bit stressed.
I was a little bit stressed, but I got some good feedback, so good to go.
Yes.
So, all good, yeah?
All good.
Right,
All good.
let's kick off
Are we going to get straight into it? Oh, I love this.
I think we're going to get
straight
into it.
into it.
Right. I found two little interesting facts. Ones that spun me a little bit. So, water might not be wet.
Ooh.
No, see, you say this, right?
Controversy.
No, water gets things wet,
Yeah.
right? Because if you put water in water, does the water get wet?
Right. This is what spun me. This is because most scientists define wetness as a liquid ability to maintain contact with a solid surface.
Maintain.
I knew it was going so well.
Yes.
Maintain contact with a solid surface, meaning that water itself is not wet, but can make other objects wet.
Yeah, see, I've seen it. I've
So
seen it somewhere.
The principle of putting your hand in water doesn't make your hand wet.
No.
It's the coming out of the water. that
Yeah,
makes
so
your
if
hand
you're
wet.
in water, you're not wet.
The fuck.
It's when you come out.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Right.
Hey, that's... If you think too much into that, man, you're going to be awake.
Yeah.
So is that like if it rained, while it's falling, it's not wet. It's
But
then when
it gets things wet.
Wet.
Ugh.
Oof. Indeed. Right.
Yeah, what the fuck?
This is random, but anyway, I'm going to read it. A chicken once lived for 18 months without its head.
Yeah, I know chickens can live without their head.
What, for 18 months?
Probably not for 18 months, but I know they can run around without headless.
They put the name of the chicken. Mike the chicken. Incredible feat was recorded back in the 1940s in the USA.
Interested. I've got an interest fact about chicken.
Go on.
Let me read.
So, I thought that was it.
No.
Oh,
let
right,
me
sorry,
read.
carry on.
You know I'm a slow reader. Fuck off. I can see.
Come on. Mike, time your composure.
He survived as his jugular vein. Oh, that's big words for me. Jugular vein and most of his brain stem were left mostly intact, ensuring just enough brain function remained of survival. In the majority of cases, a headless chicken dies in a matter of minutes. What are you fucking laughing at now?
Chaz, come stand to the front of the class and read pages 5 to 10 for me. There was a goat and he was That's all I was seeing.
Hey, what's it like reading to your kids in the bedtime story at
I
night?
don't like reading.
Are they asleep before you even start?
No, I don't like reading. I make up my own story and it's better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but to be fair, you can chat.
I just make up my own story. I don't read books.
Anyway,
Oh, fair
quick
enough.
interest fact about
You
chicken.
lot are fucking horrible, but go on, do your fucking
Yeah,
interesting
I know, but
facts
it's
about
funny though, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Funny.
Low key, it's killing
It's
me.
funny. But it's all with love.
No, it's
It's
not.
all with love. It's all with love.
What's your interesting facts about chicken?
Did you know if you put... I think it's if you draw a dot or a circle on the floor and you place the chicken's head on it, it will stay there.
I know if you put a chicken's head under its wing and rock it, it goes to sleep.
See, I'm curious. How do you
How
know
the fuck
that?
do we know shit about chickens?
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you know that?
I saw it.
KFC.
Oh,
make 'em
okay,
taste
fair
nice.
Yeah.
KFC make them taste pink.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. Anyway, Chaz, I've got a quiz. So this is from your sister?
Yeah, she has commented on the Q&A.
So you got a comment on the Q&A to say, Chaz doesn't know much about Disney.
Great.
So I've got a quiz. You could join in if you want, Chaz.
I've heard it from what you said to me earlier. I'm going to be here to watch.
So I'll do like 10, 15 questions. See how you crack on. If you don't do too well, we'll do 10.
I'll tell you, I'll give it a go because I don't know.
Mate, do you know what
Disney.
it is? This show ain't the Charlie show. This is you two taking the piss out of Chaz.
Well, I don't know much about Disney.
I'll tell you
Jacob
what,
Not in
knows much about
generalisation.
I think we need to rebrand.
There once was a guy at the front of the class to try and read. That's just a par.
Disney. So
Go on.
I'll get on to the questions then. What is the name of Wendy's dog in Peter Pan?
God. I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
It is Nana.
Ah.
Spell Nana.
SCUKOFF.
Correct. Well done. Yeah. Point to Chaz.
What is the name
God.
of the toy store in Toy Story 2?
Oh, fuck.
The toy store.
It's
Something
is
farm.
Is it Cluck something?
No.
No.
Something farm.
No.
It's the geezer. It's
No,
the fat geezer
it's
that dresses in
geezer
the
in chicken
chicken
suit.
suit, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh
Don't know.
fuck!
Don't know.
I thought it was
it's gonna-
Cluck something.
No, he's a chicken and
Well, what do?
he's in the toy.
Yeah, go on.
Owl's Toy Barn.
No, oh, no, but something farm
Fuck's
related.
sake!
Oh, that's really pissed me off. That's low key pissed me off.
I'll go on. I'll give you a
Just
chance
I
on
love
another
that
Toy
film
Story.
as well.
What
I
is
love that film?
what is the name of Andy's neighbour in Toy Story, the first one?
Oh God.
Sid.
Yes.
Yes.
Sid.
Is
yeah.
that fucking lunatic?
The geezer who burns all the toys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know on that one? You know where he had a toy that he put legs on a fishing hook or a fishing
Yeah.
rod? Do you know what that's in reference to?
No.
Hookers.
Hooker.
Wow.
I know.
New something new every day.
So
I'm not doing very well.
No, but we expected it. What
Wow.
What are the names of Cinderella's stepsisters?
There's 3 of them.
No, there's two.
No, it's two.
Even better.
That's a good start.
I don't know. I actually don't know this
I
one.
don't know.
Anastasia and Drusilla.
Because I would have completely guessed that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Wow.
What are the names of Hades' minions in Hercules?
I don't know, brother.
That's the fat little thing and the skinny little one, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I know who they
Fat
are.
and skinny. I don't know,
No, I
do
don't
I?
know their names though.
Pain and Panic.
I'm not getting any of these.
That's the original Hercules as well, isn't it?
Original, yeah.
I had that on video.
You'll get this one, Chaz.
No, I won't, Charlie.
Genuinely, I think you will get. I think you'll both get it. What does Hakuna Matata mean?
No worries. Means no worries. Hakuna
Yeah.
Matata.
What a wonderful phrase. All right, well done. You got that one.
Yay.
What is the name of the castle in Shanghai Disneyland Park?
Oh my God! Why would I even know this?
Yeah, bro, come on. I don't even know what the fuck.
It's called the Enchanted.
Have you directly spoke to my sister
No.
to just purely screw me over?
She screwed you over when she commented.
I just came over from that point.
No shout out to my sister.
It's called the Enchanted Storybook
I
Castle.
wouldn't know.
Oh, fuck
Oh, isn't it nice? Right, I know you'll get a few of these, but what are the names of the 7 dwarfs in Snow White?
You got
Grumpy,
Yeah.
Happy, Sleepy,
Dozy, Ditsy, Dozy, whatever it's called.
Dopey,
Dopey.
Angry. No.
Bossy.
We've got Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Dopey.
We need 3 more.
Thing 1, thing 2, thing 3. I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
What's the last 3?
Doc, Bashful, and Sneezy.
Oh, Bashful.
So I'll give you half point.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
1.5 out of 4 million.
How many fingers does Mickey Mouse have?
3.
No.
Damn it. 4.
Yeah. 4. Technically, you were right. 3 fingers and a thumb. So 4.
Yeah, so yeah, I looked too much into the question.
Yeah,
That was my reasoning.
I personally would have said 3. I just would have said 3.
Yeah. No, next question for you then. Genie was stuck in a lamp for how many years before Aladdin found him?
1,000 years?
Times 10?
10,000 years?
Yeah, well done, Jack.
Yeah! Woo! So you can't spell, but you're good at math.
He's great at maths. I found out the other day. Right. What was the name of Walt Disney's first cartoon character?
Mickey Mouse.
Nope.
No,
No?
it wasn't.
Because that was the black and white one.
Yeah.
I thought it was Mickey Mouse.
No.
It's one of them, isn't it? It's either Mickey, Minnie, or Goofy.
Nope.
No.
Uh,
I believe I know it, but I can't think of the name.
It's Oswald the Lucky Rabbit.
Yeah.
what the
It was nothing to do with the mouse.
Oh, I thought it was.
I'll give you a couple more. I'll do a couple more so you could do
Just
these
a
all
fucking
day.
saving grace.
What is Mufasa's trusted advisor in The Lion King?
Oh, the monkey guy. With his
No.
with his spit. Yeah, Mufasa.
No, it's
No.
the bird.
No, it's then I don't know. It's
the
the
bird.
monkey.
It's the bird.
It's the monkey.
He's the monkey.
It's not the monkey, it's the bird.
It's the bird. I told you it's the bird.
Zazu.
That's it.
Fuck off. This is shit.
I know we'll get this. We always get this one. You'll get this and you should get
I'll
this.
tell you what, now you say if we get this wrong, I'm not doing this podcast ever again.
Who is the fashion designer in The Incredibles?
Edna
Edna
Mode.
Mode.
Yes.
Edna Mode.
No capes.
It's so fashion, darling.
It's darling. Yeah,
Why can't we do a
Edna
maths quiz,
Mode.
man?
Oh, we'll do one for you next
Because
time.
I'm dog shit, man.
Yeah, that's why it makes me feel a little bit better.
Oh, okay.
All right, last
A
one.
howler.
Last one. And then we'll call it there.
Oh, God.
What was the first Pixar movie? And you said if it's Pixar, you'll get it.
Is it The Rescuers?
No.
Oh.
It's a little bit more...
Say, because that was
Modern.
in 80 something?
Yeah, it's a little bit more modern.
Oh,
But not too modern.
That might have been Disney, to be fair.
I'm talking 90s.
Oh. It's not
Pixar.
It's not Toy Story.
You
It is.
sure?
Yeah, number 1, 1992.
Toy Story is the correct
Right,
answer.
no.
Oh, look
Yeah,
at
yeah.
that. Go on, Chaz.
Yes. There you go.
Oh, got two.
So you do know.
2.5 out of like 13 questions.
Congratulations. A win's a win.
Mate, we only got 2 out of 10.
No, I demand a math quiz, but I guarantee I'll probably get that wrong. But anyway.
You can get a maths quiz. We'll sort you out a
I'll sort you out a
quiz.
quiz. I'll sort you out a basic maths quiz.
Yay!
Yeah, I didn't think you'd do too badly on that. I probably would. I would have got the Edna Mode one.
Because you've been saying it for the last fucking week.
Edna Mode.
Edna Mode. No gifts. All right,
Oh.
Jack's got some good news, isn't he?
Yeah, so going back off the last episode
Yes.
episode 4,
Yes,
towards the end we talk about men's mental health.
Yep.
You know, we talk about our past experiences
Yep.
and so on. I woke up this morning to a message from one of our top listeners.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Charlie have known this person since school, but I've known her longer than before that. I think it was like
If it's,
I think
is
it's
it the person I know from college?
yeah. So I've known her since like year 2.
Okay.
So for anyone in America listeners, all that, it's infant school basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up to a message. I'm not going to read the message, but she knows who she is.
Mhm. Shout out to this person.
Yeah, it was
Big
it was a really nice message. Obviously, she knows me quite well.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I read you the message earlier,
Yeah.
and
It was quite hard.
it was nice because sometimes you feel like you are lonely in the world. You know, you feel like you don't have anyone. You feel like no one notices you. Do you know what I mean?
Agreed.
And you know, I haven't spoke to her for a few years, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
And she was telling me some stuff that even me and Charlie have done that she still remembers, that puts a smile on her face when she's having a shitty time.
Mm-hmm.
And it just makes you realise that sometimes you don't always realise the impact you have on people. Like as you know, you don't realise the impact you have on people. So like when you're feeling that lonely, and you feel like no one cares, no one knows who you are, no one gives a shit. Sometimes there is people out there that you have had such a positive effect on, but you don't even know it.
No.
No.
And it was just such a nice message to read. And obviously, because like I said, I read it to you boys this morning. And it was such a nice message. It was such an eye-opener to see that even in your darkest times where you think that you don't matter, you do.
Agreed.
So again, going off on, our previous episode, to anyone out there who is struggling, just remember that you have had an effect on people that you might not even know.
And you do matter.
Yeah, and you probably sitting there don't even realise, but you probably have such a positive effect on someone that, like you say, you do matter.
Yeah, I think that's what people don't realise, is that they feel like they've got no one to turn to, and they really do. They really do. And even if you don't want to cry out for help and get the agencies involved, there's always someone out there you can talk to.
But we are going to touch on this on our next episode.
Yes.
I think we're going to go a bit more in depth with it, with statistics about things, and we'll have an actual proper conversation about it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because I think we should touch on it a little bit.
Needed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because like I said, this person, she said she's listened to all of episodes, even like me and Charlie's previous podcast.
Yeah.
She's always been our number one fan, really. I know her and her husband have.
Yeah.
And she said that towards the end, it really touched her. Like, it really got to her. Like, in a positive way.
I'll be honest, it's a side I haven't seen from probably both of you, to be fair. Like, actually speaking about generally something that's...
Yeah.
I reckon when we do it next week, obviously, you guys obviously give me and obviously the listeners what you want to give them, but...
there's some things I'll probably hold back from.
Yeah, but obviously, at the end of the day, as we've said, guys, this is not only our safe space and where we just get stuff off the chest, no judgment. Don't worry, we all take piss out of each other, whatever.
But like I said, it's all with love.
It is. All
with love.
Do you know what it is? Deep down, we all give a little bit of a shit about each other. And obviously, if there's anyone out there that not only thinks, you know what, I don't really want to do it on the Q&A, just message Free the Crowd 1 on any platform.
And stay anonymous.
And just, we're not going to, if you don't want to read it out, we'll read it out, but just, we're here.
Yeah.
We are here.
But we'll touch more in depth on it on the next episode. We'll properly go right into it.
Definitely.
But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there because I thought that was a really positive message to wake up this morning.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was really positive.
Yeah, top message.
Because when we was just talking about it, it was just talking about it like normally. And obviously we don't realise the effect that we have on our listeners.
No.
And it was really nice to see that we're actually reaching out and we're actually getting out to people. And it's actually hitting them in the feels. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone actually said to me, when they told me, I knew you was serious, but I didn't know you was that serious, like, towards me.
Yeah.
I was like, mate, I'm not all, shits and giggles. I'm not.
No, we're not. Don't get me wrong, like I say, we fuck around all three of us constantly. We're just like immature kids. But when it comes to it, we...
Yeah, when we're there for each other, we're there, aren't we?
Yeah, but this is when I'll get onto the topic of, I was saying about, I haven't said it at the poddy, I've said it to you when we was having a coffee, like, why do people get so offended by jokes? Do you know what I mean? The saying of laughter is the best medicine is such a true saying, because look at the shit us three have gone through, and within minutes we're ripping the shit out of each other, and the next thing you know, we're laughing and we feel better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Feel much better.
Yeah, even if you are a drip.
Like, even like when your grandparents passed away.
Yeah.
Obviously I was there to mourn with you.
Yeah.
Within the next day we was joking about having a laugh.
Yeah, you have to.
Because
laughter's the best.
Yeah. So I don't understand when people get so offended by things, because these jokes aren't personal attacks.
No.
It's like, and we'll touch on it towards the end of this episode about social media, about when people
I think
feel like they need to comment on something when you can just scroll past.
Yeah.
I think after what I've got planned, I think we are going to talk about social media because we all kind of feel the same.
Yeah. But I've got something for you. I've got some fun facts for you guys as well.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll touch a bit more on the social media towards the end.
Yes.
Because I think we've all got our own personal opinions on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, go on.
So I'll run this and then you'll run what you've got planned.
Let's lighten up the mood a little bit. Lighten up the mood.
So, as you guys know, we do a little thing called blind ranking. But this week, I'm going to do a little bit different.
Okay.
So, the question is, age at the first billionaires. Like, what age were they billionaires, these people?
How the fuck am I supposed to know that?
I'm going to...
half the millionaire.
I'm not going to give you... Obviously, I'm going to give you...
I know Jeff Bezos.
So, I'm going to give you the age. So, it's from earliest to oldest. I've got 6 people on this list.
Right.
So, the ages are 23...
Yeah.
31, 32, 34, 34, and 36. There's 2 34s.
Okay.
So, the names you've got are Kim Kardashian, Taylor Swift, Rihanna, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg.
Right.
Where are you putting Kim Kardashian?
Well, because she got fame off the back end of her mum.
She got fame off the back end of her sex tape.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But her mum instigated it. But her mum ain't a billionaire. But then again, is Kim actually a billionaire? I thought her sister was.
Kim is a billionaire.
Kim is, because she was Kanye West's.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So, what age are you putting her?
What age was the sex tape at?
Yeah, 34.
34?
Yeah, do you know what I'm going to... Oh, well, how old is she now?
Part pass, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll probably go 34, actually.
I just know how long their relationship was.
Yeah,
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'll go...
So,
Yeah,
34?
I'd go 34.
Okay.
Is she even that old?
Taylor Swift.
Wait, what are the ages?
23, 31, 32, 34,
32.
and 36.
I'm going to go 32.
I don't even think she's 32.
She's 32, I think.
I'll go 21.
I'm going to go 32. She ain't 21.
So that's not an option.
Oh,
It's not an option.
Oh, 23.
23?
23.
Well, we should become a billionaire.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 31.
Okay. Rihanna.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
34.
There's 2 34s, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put 34.
Okay.
So we've got 23, 34, 34.
No, you got 31, 32, 36 left.
Okay.
Was it 30? Oh, he's got 31 left. I've already used 31, didn't I?
You got 23.
23. What are the other 2 options?
30, 36 and 32.
Okay, gotcha.
Jeff Bezos. What age did he become a billionaire?
36.
Charlie?
31.
Okay. Bill Gates.
I'm going to go...
36.
I'm going to go 32. I'm going to put Mark Zuckerberg at 20 whatever it is.
23.
23.
Yeah, Zuckerberg.
Yeah, whatever one I've got left. 30.
You've got 32 left.
32. There you go. That's what I do.
Okay, I believe you only got one right each.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Right. Right, think about it logically now, what I'm about to say.
Oh.
Mark Zuckerberg was 23. Don't forget he was in uni.
Yeah.
And?
He created Facebook at
I know
uni.
you created
Oh,
Facebook
I
at uni.
don't fuck it. All
I've
right.
seen the film.
If I know. Well, then why didn't you say...
That's why he said 23.
Oh, you did say 23.
Yeah.
That's the one you got right?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
You got it wrong, mate. Bill Gates was 31.
Oh, I said 32.
I'm lucky.
God, I weren't far off it, though.
No, you weren't. Jeff Bezos was 32.
Oh, I said 36.
Yep. You said 34.
Mm.
Rihanna was 34.
Yeah, I said 34 for Rihanna.
Yep.
Oh, I've got 2 right.
And Taylor Swift was 34.
I didn't get any.
Nope.
Wait, what did I say? Taylor Swift? What did I say?
You
Taylor
said
Swift?
Taylor Swift was 32.
Ah, bollocks.
I believe.
I can't
And
remember.
Kim Kardashian last was 36.
Oh.
Oh, I said she was 34.
I didn't know she was that old.
Who is the youngest self-made billionaire, I believe?
Elon Musk?
Youngest self-made billionaire.
Elon. Youngest self-made billionaire.
Oh, no.
I believe this is right.
Probably the guy who made OnlyFans.
Nope.
I don't know.
Kylie Jenner. With her makeup brand.
Oh, yeah. Bless you,
Thank you.
Thank you.
dickhead. Talk about that
That
quickly.
spun you both.
Yeah.
Talk about that quickly. Because it was weird. So, OnlyFans, we all know what OnlyFans is used
Yeah,
for.
the OF thing.
Yeah. Do you know actually what his first intention purposes was?
Oh, yeah.
No.
I can't remember. It was nothing to do with
It was
what...
nothing to do with nudes or pornography.
What was it?
It was simply for people to subscribe to your life. So you
Really?
you just post your day-to-day things, your hobbies.
What, like a day in the life?
Yeah. So your hobbies, your side business. It was similar to like Instagram, but on a mass level of subscriptions, and you pay for to have this insight.
Of people's lives.
Yeah. But people,
That's a smart.
but
That's quite smart.
Yeah, but people took it and turned it to what it is now, and the guy who owns it makes a fucking fortune.
Wasn't he thinking about stopping that, though, at one point?
He was, but he makes so much money.
He would have lost so much money.
He makes so much. But you think OnlyFans So I thought I'd delve deeper into this topic, so I googled it and I started doing research. So if you're an OnlyFans creator, I think this is correct. I can't remember. I don't know how reliable the source is, but I think OnlyFans take 15 to 20%.
I heard that,
or something like that. Or I think it might be higher, but they take a mass percentage of what these creators make. So you think these creators who make 100, 200,000 pound a week or whatever, you think they made a lot more than that, but it gets taken.
I think I want to touch more on that on the social media side because I've got a lot to say about it.
But if I was to do OnlyFans though, I'd only need every single person around the world to pay £1 to subscribe, and I'll be a multi-billionaire.
Well, me and you can start on OnlyFans.
Should we?
Yeah.
What should we do on it?
Whatever you want to do.
Just helicopter our dicks or something.
Just be a pair of chinocks. Or a chinook.
Pair of chinocks.
We need 4 dicks for that.
Well, yeah, me, you, and our dicks.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, but I think OnlyFans has just become
I don't really know what to say to you.
a norm, hasn't it?
It's norm, but I don't agree with it.
No.
I get that people obviously do this for money. I get it. Everyone needs a livelihood, and I completely understand that. But if you think about the long run, right? Because I was watching this podcast, and it was this sister and a brother, a younger brother. You've seen it, ain't you? And she does OnlyFans, and he fucking absolutely went into her. So she had a degree in law and everything like that, and she chose not to do that and go into OnlyFans. And he was basically saying, when you stop this and you go to apply for law and they do a background search on you and find you've done OnlyFans and you've done this and you've done that, where are you going to go with it? You're going to get old and you're not going to be what you are now. So who's going to subscribe?
But it depends how they use their money. It sounds really bad.
Yeah, but people don't, because you think most of these people now are youngsters. They're like, because you have to be 18, obviously, because it's a site. So you think that you've got youngsters doing it. If I was 18, mate, and I was having 200 grand a week, I know I wouldn't be investing that in property.
No.
Let's be real.
I would.
You've got your head screwed on. That's the problem.
But you wouldn't, because youngsters don't, because you have no value of money.
No.
Yeah, but then I saw it was I think she's maybe 18 or 19. She's a USA content creator on OnlyFans, and she's doing a thing with, I think, her brother, and the brother just blatantly said to her, "You've made my life hell because..."
Yeah, it's a younger brother, wasn't it?
Literally, he's saying that, like, "Sis, you've ruined my life."
Yeah.
And all she's had to say is, "I'm sorry."
That's what she said. But do you know who the I don't know if she's to this day. Do you know who the biggest OnlyFans creator is?
Wasn't it
don't tell
a
me.
rapper?
She's a singer.
I dare.
Cardi B.
Nope.
Black China.
Nope. Izzy Exaler. Whatever you say.
Really?
Iggy Azalea.
Azalea?
I don't know if she's to this day, but when I saw this article,
You think that when's
was
the last she released music?
She doesn't need to, mate. But anyway,
Right.
I found
We're going to talk about more social, but I want to get on to what Jack's
But I found
Jack's got planned.
I found some quirky and sort of bizarre laws, 15 of them, from around the world.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah?
I've never seen Charlie so happy to answer the
So
question.
these are good. These are actual laws that are
from all around the world.
that are still in place to this
Are you
day.
going to tell us what law country, or we going to have to guess?
They don't guess. He's going to tell us the
What did I
laws.
tell
So
you?
it's just a fact.
So, number one, in France, it's illegal to name a pig Napoleon.
I actually knew that one.
Did you know that one?
Yeah, I actually knew
Did
that
ya?
one. Yeah.
How the hell did you know that?
Because he was the leader, wasn't he? And
Well,
then
yeah, no, it's the leader of
Yeah.
the French. Was it French?
They can't name you Pig
Army?
Napoleon.
French Imperial, was it? No.
He was a fucking general of some sort. But anyway.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. He was a dog's bollocks.
He had the empire, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck mate, he was massive.
And he was like 5'2".
Yeah, he was tiny. Right, number two. In Thailand, it's against the law to leave your house without wearing underwear.
Oh, nice.
Yeah?
Why is that a law?
I don't know,
It's just a
man.
law. You can't leave your house without wearing underwear.
Why do you think that's because it's to do with
Yeah.
the lady boys?
Little boys.
The boy la-
Little boys.
The boy ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, number three. In Switzerland, it's illegal to flush the toilet after 10 p.m.
I heard that.
in apartment buildings to avoid disturbing neighbours.
I heard that.
Are the walls that thin?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I heard
it's
that law.
fully against the law. So if you need a banging shit at 10:01,
Don't flush.
Mate, you got to leave that log sitting there till the morning.
Nah, put shit loads of
Mate.
bleach down it. It's fine.
That's mad, isn't it?
Crazy, innit?
Like, what are you going to call the police if you flush your chain at 10:01?
So, yeah, it's emergency service. Yes, I'm just flushed as shit. And
Prove
it's
it.
me up.
Have you seen
Scraping the skip marks off, get rid of the evidence.
Have you seen that video? In the video, they do a drug heist, a drug bust, and eventually they only find like a couple of bags of weed or something, or pills, and the geezer goes, he drops it down the toilet. He goes, "Get your drugs." He flushed the chain.
I've seen it.
He
I've
goes,
seen the video.
"What drugs?"
I've seen that actually, yeah.
All right, number 4. In Singapore, selling or chewing gum is illegal except for therapeutic purposes.
What?
Do you want me to read that again? Mm-hmm. In Singapore, selling or chewing gum is illegal except for therapeutic purposes.
Well, how'd you get gum then?
Well, I'm guessing it's like how you get weed in America with medical, medicinal purposes.
Yeah, medicinal gum.
That's mental.
That's weird.
Number 5, in Samoa, it's illegal to forget your wife's birthday. Mate, I'd be fucked.
I'd be doing time,
Mate,
bro.
I don't remember. I don't remember your birthday off very often. Number 6, in Australia, it's illegal to dress up as Batman and Robin.
Is there why? Is it just what it is?
That's just fancy dress down the lane.
I've got a feeling these laws.
So when they watch Only Fools and Horses, they must all get arrested.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Right. Number 7, in Italy, it's against the law to make a disturbing noise while eating, which includes loud chewing.
Oh, I'd back that.
I'd be moving.
I'd back that.
Yeah, I'd back that 100%.
And if they can add in there no scraping the plates as well.
Oh, with a knife and fork.
Sold, mate.
He moved to Italy.
I'll be calling the police every 5 minutes. You scrape your plate, blood clot, go in prison.
Blood clot. In that tonality.
Yeah.
Blood clot. Send him.
Prison.
Wait, throw him in the slammer.
You're chewing loud, blood clot, prison.
Blood clot. Number 8, in Germany, it's illegal to run out of gas on the autobahn.
Yep, I heard that.
That makes sense.
100%.
Cause a
To be
hazard.
fair, it's actually illegal here as well.
Yeah, if it's actually against the law not to properly prepare for your journey.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it against the law or just against highway code?
It's against the... I don't know, because I know it's on the highway code book, because I saw it when I was practicing for my motorbike theory. So I did see it in there, but then again, you're causing obstruction. You're causing danger, so then that comes in the law, no?
Because you're obstructing a highway, but you're not intentionally obstructing a highway.
Well, you are, because you're not purposely preparing for your journey.
Yeah, but then is that just points because you've gone against highway code, or is
Dunno.
that? Oh, that's
It's a tough one, isn't it? Anyway,
Sticky one still.
You went a bit northern then as well. Highway code.
oh, we could. Good.
No
Right,
offense.
number 9.
Shout out. Shout out to the normal listeners.
Shout out.
In Japan, it's illegal to be overweight. Employers must measure employees' waistline, and those who exceed the limit must attend counselling.
Yep.
Counselling.
I'm done. I'm finished.
Not a fucking diet or anything. Counselling.
What is wrong with you? You seem to be putting on a lot of weight lately.
I'm fat.
Yeah, be like Little Britain, wouldn't it?
That's crazy.
Does anybody know?
I loves cake.
That's crazy, man.
I miss Little Britain.
We won't talk about Little Britain. No, can't talk about Little
I
Britain.
love Little Britain.
Yeah,
I've downloaded it, been watching it. It's funny.
I loved Little Britain.
And Come Fly With Me.
You couldn't do it now.
Oh,
Come
come
fly
on,
with
me.
me.
Couldn't do it now.
No. Anyway, number 10.
How that got aired.
Just brilliant. In Canada, it's illegal to practice witchcraft.
That makes sense.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Yo, wizard Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Getting the blood clot slam.
I'm not a fucking wizard.
I didn't cast any spells, he did.
Right, anyway, let's just quickly go through these. I've got 4 more to do.
Oh, 4 more, sorry. Go on.
Number 11. In Denmark, it's illegal to start a car without checking for children sleeping underneath it.
Children.
Children.
You say children.
Children.
Blood clot.
Wait, pause.
Blood clot.
Allow it.
Blood clot. Prison.
Number 12. I'm going to quickly run through these because...
You don't have to quickly run through.
Yeah, but you're longing it out.
And?
Number
Go
12.
over it, bro.
In the United Kingdom, it's illegal to handle salmon in suspicious circumstances.
Yes, I knew that one. I knew
Why?
that one. You know, a guy tested that.
Did he?
A guy tested that, and no one. He was not because it's 1600s, 15, 1600 law?
I think it's the 1600s, yeah.
Yeah. So he took a big old fucking
Side of salmon.
Yeah. Walked it around. And the people were like, oh, that's fucking weird.
Wait, that's a bit suspicious.
But then how do you judge that you're carrying it in a suspicious manner?
Well, if it's unwrapped
just looks sketchy.
Yeah, it was just this big fuck off fish. And everyone was just like,
that's weird.
Yeah, but it's an old lot and it's still in play today.
Yeah.
But you won't get challenged on it, clearly.
Number 13. In Russia, it's illegal to drive a dirty car.
I heard that.
It's also illegal in Dubai.
Well, one of the dustiest places.
It's also illegal in Dubai to have a dirty car as well. Number 14. In Greece, it's against the law to wear high heels at historic sites.
Yep.
Is it because it could cause damage? Or?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give a fuck about your ankles. You're not damaging this.
Last one. In the United Arab Emirates, it's illegal to use swear words on messaging apps or social media.
Yep.
It's cursing, man. Can't do that.
But I also did find another one, just a random one, but I weren't too sure how true it was. I think it's illegal for a single household in Texas to own more than 10 dildos.
Oh, I'm screwed.
I'm fine.
No one should be owning that many dildos.
No one needs that. Oh, it depends though. You might just work your way up to the biggest one.
No, it's not freaking program.
Work your way up to the
Yeah, you
biggest
start with the
one.
little.
It's not like it's not levels.
It's just a training process,
Might
isn't
be.
it?
No.
Just a stepping stone.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't just go straight for the girth, mate. You've got to build up to that.
Yeah, Chaz.
Fucking hell,
Get
mate.
grip, man.
Sorry,
rookie.
Sorry, you man them on expert on dildos. Pause.
Blood clot. Prison.
Blood clot. Quickly, because we had one of our QAs about conspiracy theories.
Yep.
Do you remember that?
Oh yes, I remember.
So I found one.
Yay!
It's an interesting one.
Oh, we could talk about this for the rest of the show.
I don't believe it
Okay.
because of you will understand why.
Yeah.
I won't.
But there's 17% of the world's population believe this theory.
Go on.
Shit.
So the birds aren't real. Conspiracy theory suggests that
Pigeons.
birds, as we know them, ceased to exist in the 1950s due to a mass extinction caused by pollution, pesticides, and other factors. In their place, the theory posts that the government created robotic birds equipped with surveillance technology to monitor the pollution. Supporters of this theory claim that these bird drones are used to spy on citizens, gathering information for various purposes, including government surveillance, tracking individuals, and even influencing public's opinion.
Do you know
So
what
my man's telling me birds ain't real.
allegedly, but they're saying COVID was simply a thing to recharge your pigeons. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. Have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a pigeon?
Have you actually seen
baby
a
pigeon?
baby pigeon?
Don't believe
Yeah.
it.
You
Never
sure?
seen,
And
never
a baby seagull.
Have you ever seen a baby crow?
never seen a baby pigeon.
Have you seen a baby crow? Have you?
A little young one and that.
You sure it's a crow?
Nah, this whole world, man's lost their whole soul. I've heard some things in my day.
But I've got one more conspiracy theory.
No, that's
So this one is going to throw you
fuck's sake.
because you see it.
Birds are real, bro.
But are they though?
They shit on your car for good luck.
Or maybe that's just a tracking thing.
Maybe it's, yeah.
What are they tracking me for? How much fucking food I've eaten? Macro counting. Or what are they doing then?
Chaz,
Nothing.
You sell a lot of stuff. Do you declare it?
Yeah. I do.
Oh, well, you're safe then. I won't worry. So why are you stressing?
No.
Just think of it as a bird. It's fine. Now this one. This is about 20% of the world's population believe this one.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
The whole world.
Okay.
Right. So this one is called chemtrails.
What?
Chemtrails.
Chemtrails.
Mm-hmm. So from that, can you kind of gather where I'm going with this?
No.
Also known as SLAP, Secret Large Scale Astronomic Program. This theory alleged that water condensation trails from aircraft consist of chemical or biological agents or contain a supposedly toxic mix of aluminium, strontium, and barium under secret government policies. So the study was reviewed of the chemical theory and 76 out of 77 participating astronomic chemists and geomists stated that they had seen no evidence to support the chemical theory, or stated that chemical theorists rely on poor sampling.
Can you dumb that down?
So, you know when you look in the sky, you see a plane flying through the air, and you see the white stuff coming out the back?
Yeah.
They're saying that's chemicals to control the human population, essentially.
This world's full of dumb youths.
The world's got a pop.
I'm dumb to an extent, but that is just...
Yeah, 20% of worlds believe that.
Well,
I don't really know what to say.
Well, make sure there's no birds looking, all right? Because they'll...
Man, bring the baby seagulls and that, man.
Fake.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think, like,
That
conspiracy theories are mad.
I love conspiracy theories. I think they're fantastic.
That's just outright... Both of them are outright ridiculous.
I've got one about climate change if you want to hear it.
You can do, but just on the airplane thing, who's that? Someone, it wasn't even a government, was it? It was just the members of the public that made that up, wasn't it?
Yes.
And then someone's caught on and then started a theory. And now
So
it
it started in a small group in America.
Yeah.
There you go.
And they basically, it's
Lost
similar to
their
how these retards think the world is flat.
Challenge that word. Can't say that.
Sorry.
No, you can. They are.
Handicapped.
Mentally deranged
Yeah.
people think that the world
The
is
list
flat.
goes on.
The list does go on.
The world is flat. Oh, come on.
Blood clots, prison.
Bosh.
Sanctioned.
Yeah, so
Section.
There's these, but usually 9 times out of 10, these theories actually stem from America.
Yeah, because of Area 51 and that, I'm guaranteeing.
Do you remember
From
that?
Area 51, I'm telling you.
Do you remember that mass social media thing of Area 51, Storm Area 51?
Oh my
Do you remember
god!
that?
Do you remember that?
Only about 100 people turned up.
Do you know if they're getting shot?
Oh, 100%.
They all getting
Yeah.
shot. Lost their minds.
So do you want to hear one more, or do you want to move on to the social media aspect?
No, go on.
You want to hear about climate change? So this one's...
Well, I got a thing on this. Go on.
So climate change conspiracy theory typically alleges that the science behind climate change has been invented or distorted for ideological or financial reasons. Higher taxation, controls on lifestyle, and more authorization of I can't even say it.
Jesus Christ.
Authoritarian government. Former US President Donald Trump, US Senator James Inhofe, British journalist Christopher Booker, and Viscount Christopher Monckton have promoted such theories. Popular author Michelle Crinton wrote a novel based on this premises.
I agree. No, sorry, I do. I actually agree with
Do
that.
you realise, like, when they went after Colonel Gaddafi and stuff like that?
Yes.
There was a theory behind that he... So say, like, you had a baby, he'd give you £3,000 towards that baby, or whatever their equivalent currency is.
Okay.
You got free electric. Everyone was to have a home. There was no homeless. And there's no tax. And what you earned, you kept.
I've heard this.
They're saying that the reason they went to get Colonel Gaddafi is because he was putting everyone else at risk of, well, I don't need to tax them. I can give them what they need. I can give the people what they need. But he's threatening our way of life.
Yeah.
And do you want to know why? Because if he'd done that, he would have weakened the dollar.
Yeah, and if he had weakened the dollar, that's where you got problems. He didn't. Obviously, he wasn't the best person in the world. Granted.
Mm-hmm.
But they're saying, and I don't condone some of the stuff he done.
Mama preach, buddy. Mama preach.
But as soon as something threatens the dollar, as soon as something threatens any type of currency,
Yep.
especially the dollar, it's war.
It's the same theory as why Iraq happened.
Iraq oil.
And
oil.
and it's also the theory as to why Gaza and Istanbul is currently going on now, because I can't remember which one it was. I think one of them wanted to switch to yen for the world global currency, which would be China, which then will make China the most powerful country in the world because you're basing it off their currency. Now, America ain't going to stand for that, are they? Let's be real.
No.
So the theory of that is because they were going to change, again, it's just a theory, that they were going to change to yen. So America instigated a war.
I don't.
Because you think
you
you think they don't like getting their hands dirty.
No, well, that's what it then brings you back to 9/11, isn't it?
Yep.
The theories around that are mad.
Because you can't just go storm a country for its oil because you're starting a war. You need some... This is the conspiracy theory of you need a reason. So if you have a terrorist attack, as, you know, the 9/11 and the Pentagon and all that, you then have... essentially, you have grounds to retaliate.
Yeah.
So obviously, the theory is that America actually killed its own people to have reason to go to war for oil to increase the dollar, the power of dollar.
I believe each country should have their own.
Again, it's still a theory. There's no evidence.
I think each country have their own currency their exchange of goods. Like whether it's whatever you want to do with it, fine. Like you know.
But again, this is where politics come in, and we're not going to do this on this podcast.
No. But when you look at, and we'll get off this in a minute, but you triggered me, bro. You triggered me.
I've triggered you.
You triggered me.
Charlie has broken.
Charlie's triggered.
Yeah. But when you look at 9/11 and the circumstances, I can't remember whether it was a few years after or a couple years after, they asked, do you remember the old World Trade building that was next to the World Trade Center?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That went down. That went down. And they showed...
Never spoke about
it, but they asked a demolition expert. And he was like, well, why am I looking at it? It's a controlled demolition. What do you want me to say? And they went, that's the World Trade building. And he was like, what? He's like, yeah, it was a World Trade building. And he was like, that was a controlled demolition. There's no doubt in my mind that that's a controlled demolition.
This is a demolition expert?
A demolition expert. And when you look at how the World Trade Center was built, the top end, obviously the top burnt, and they're saying each tower or each floor collapsed in on each other one at a time.
But didn't it go through the 18th, 19th floor?
So it went bump, 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 all the way down to the bottom. That's what they're saying. The weight of each floor onto another floor.
Yeah.
But the way that their World Trade Center was built, and coming from the people that built it, we're gonna get murdered, aren't we?
Yeah, probably. Mate, we're being Epstein.
You started. You might as well finish, bro.
So the way it was built was that when the top section collapsed, it should have collapsed and then went out.
Okay.
That's the way it was built. So if any floor ever collapsed, the steel beams bend and take the force, and the energy then disbands to prevent further collapse.
Yeah.
That's why they're saying that, going bomb, 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 was a controlled demo.
Wow.
Again, it's a theory.
Run it, man. We're good with
it. There's no hard factual evidence to actually
like I said,
this.
You will never know the real reason.
Whether it was an actual terrorist attack or if America had part in it, you will never know the real reason behind it.
The only one that will ever know is whoever was in the cockpit that day.
Well, you know...
No, you don't. You wouldn't. The only person who would ever know is in the government.
Yeah, and the things that don't make sense to me regarding that is how come with everything in the fire, everything within the plane, luggage, everything was burnt. But the only thing that survived were these passports of these supposed terrorists.
Yeah.
That to me doesn't make sense.
No.
And they're not they're not fire repellent.
No.
Passports.
No,
they'll go up just as much as, especially with aviation fuel, and you know that.
Yeah.
That is going.
Yeah.
How have those passports just survived? And
I didn't know that fact too.
And when
no, let him run it, man. Great.
Sorry, we're going to be here for hours.
We could be
for hours.
When
Ep special.
When you look at the investigation reports,
this is going to be a two-part of this episode.
When you look at the investigation reports of 9/11 and that World Trade building, where demolition experts gone, that would need a team of 30, 40 people, and they've gone, yeah, that's exactly what's happened. You're telling me that's a controlled demolition. He's gone, yes. The actual, and you say there's no proof. The actual investigation report says unconfirmed, needs further investigation. Still to this day.
Wow. Last thing on that though, have you been to New York?
Never been to New York.
No, never been.
I went when I was on a chef's trip. With my college, and I tell you what, obviously I didn't know these people. You go there, the sense of silence.
You want to know sense of silence? Go to Auschwitz.
Oh, Auschwitz is mad.
I want to go, but
you don't even hear birds.
What the tracking ones?
They were put away when we went. When they were getting charged.
No, literally, we went round it, and it was just like it was silent.
It's like eerie, isn't it?
Obviously, families were affected either way. No matter how you look at it.
I think it was like over 2,000 something people.
No matter what way you look at it, obviously people were affected, but obviously the way the news, the this and all that, obviously social media maybe at that time, what they've done, they've put everyone's speculation. Obviously, some things are proven. I'll
tell you what, that's the only conspiracy theory that will never die.
And when you talk to the firefighters that survived that day, they interviewed one firefighter on the side of the road, and that firefighter went, without a doubt, that is a controlled demolition. There were secondary explosions.
Wow.
And that's why we had to get out of there, because we were seeing so many secondary explosions.
So, obviously, when they went to war because of this, this is where the conspiracy thickens. I remember, they eventually found Bin Laden.
Yeah.
A special team found Bin Laden and they killed him.
Yeah.
Do you know where those special teams are now?
They're all dead.
Are they? What? I didn't.
Yep.
Yeah. All the Navy SEALs,
anyone who was at that house when they shot him, they're dead.
Just randomly or because of whatever?
No one knows.
No one knows.
Oh my God! I need to do more research on that. Right.
Yeah.
Social media.
Yeah, talk about social media. Yeah, we got some time.
Yeah, I love social media.
We got time. It doesn't matter if we overrun a bit.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to go off straight away.
Go on.
The only thing that I like about social media right now, personally, is to promote certain things. For example, us right now, social media is the perfect thing to have to get our name out there, get our podcast out there, get us where we need to be, get us the listeners we want. If you're promoting a business, charities, things like that, it's fantastic for that because you can reach all corners of the globe.
Yeah, well, we've noticed.
100%. On the back foot of that, social media is also a very dangerous, manipulative, life-altering thing. The amount of relationships, marriages, and everything, life it affects. You got cyberbullying, for example. You can have stalking, harassments.
Yeah.
You can have things like that from people you don't even know.
No.
Because you can have fake account here, fake account there. It's such a dangerous environment. And my biggest bugbear is like women, for example. I feel like every woman should love themselves for how they are.
Yeah.
Preach, brother, preach.
Because everyone is perfect in their own way. There is no comparison to other people. You are perfect how you are. That's your character. That means you're perfect as you. Every woman is the same, and every guy obviously is the same. But I know this affects women more.
Massively.
And I think all women are perfect how they are. They should all love themselves for themselves. You go on Instagram right now, and you start scrolling through the reels, whatever, and what do you see?
Tits and arse. Simple.
You see women who have surgeries or whatever. For example, bum lifts, boob jobs. They have liposuctions. They've got a fine toned body. All of this, and you see it so much on social media that women around the world believe that is how a woman should look. Now, if I go back a day to what was her fucking name? Can't remember her name. The hottest woman in the world. She was
Cara Delevingne?
No, long time ago.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh fuck! What was her fucking name?
Hadid?
No, can't remember her name. Anyway, this was like the 60s, 70s era.
Marilyn Monroe.
That's it. And she was. I completely forgot about that.
Okay.
She was a size 14.
Yep.
And she was classed as the most beautiful woman in the world.
Do you know, back in the day, that if you had a big woman that was, like say, 14, 16, 8, the bigger the woman, the more attractive she was.
Yeah.
Because she eats healthy.
Because she eats and she's wealthy.
Yep.
Me being obviously a dad, obviously having just 2 girls, I'm not even bothered about whether they come and say, Dad, I've done this, or, and all these things. I'm more scared about what they're going to be posting on social media and what they're going to be receiving on social media.
Yeah, see, this is where we get into a deep topic of receiving stuff.
It's just...
As a guy, I don't believe everyone's the same. Everyone's different.
Yeah, man,
I will stand.
love it.
I will stand by women when they say most men are fucking arseholes. I have seen things on social media where men are dicks. I mean, a no is a no at the end of the day. So if you're posting things on Instagram, whether you're in a bikini, whether you're in a dress, whether you're in a fucking jumpsuit, or if you're wearing a fucking parachute, do you know what I mean? If a guy starts writing all these messages and sending dick pics and shit like that, that is unacceptable by all means.
You sent that without permission.
Yeah, you don't just because you think they're attractive, they might not feel the same.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But then if you're going to start pestering them and they say no, these guys get fucking nasty, man. They go and go and go and go and go.
But I don't get it. You know, like obviously you see people like post like pictures and that. Obviously, do you know what? If you want to post pictures, do you know what? Crack on. You do you.
Yeah, exactly. You do you.
But the caveat to this, like you're posting all these pictures, yeah, and then a guy's come up to you and going, do you know what? You look lovely in that picture. And then they go, oh, why are you preying me? You put it on social media. You're telling me you've put that on social media. All right, if you put it on for yourself, that's fine. But you're telling me you've put that picture on just for yourself.
I get that.
Secretly, you've put that picture on. It's out there now. People are going to look.
But there's different ways of approaching it.
Yeah,
so
I've But this was a general guy just going, but you look lovely.
I've seen screenshots of certain things. So obviously, if someone has posted something like that, we're all human. We all post things on social media for validation. Let's be real. We all want to.
I agree with that.
We all want to be liked. We all want to be noticed. You know, we want to be seen to be achieving something because everyone compares their life to other people. Whereas in reality, everyone's life moves at different paces.
Agreed.
And people need to understand this. Everyone's life moves at different paces. Look at you. You're married with 2 kids. You got your own place. I haven't moved out yet, and because I had to move back in, and so did you. It was at a different pace, but yet all 3 of us sitting around here, we're happy with our lives. Do you know what I mean? But there's ways of approaching things when women post certain stuff on social media. If someone's posting something, because I've seen screenshots of multiple different messages before on social media. If they're wearing a nice dress, you just go, "Oh, by the way, you just look." I just thought I'd let you know you just look really lovely. It's a simple compliment. That's all it is. When you then your opening message to someone is, "I'd love to fuck you."
Yeah, that's crazy.
Do you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? I mean, what kind of? How can you sit there for someone you don't know and just randomly put that out there, like as if that's going to work?
But you see on a day-to-day, innit? You see, like obviously, men obviously we ain't all. Most men aren't all sunshine and rainbows. Neither are women.
No, they're bad as each other.
But then obviously in real life, you see a girl dressed. You would obviously sometimes you see them dressed, you know, a certain way. If they've dressed that for themselves, crack on. But men as men, some men do look, and some of them men will go, "Oh, I love you. Look lovely, didn't you?" So you've put something.
Said it like a proper geezer.
You've now wore something for a man to comment on, and then you're offended because they've commented on you. Obviously, there's a way of saying it. Agreed.
Yeah.
But if someone's generally said to you, "Love, you look stunning," and then they've gone, "Why are you looking at me?" You've put that outfit on for them to see it.
See, this is where it gets onto. So I'm going to sort of go in a different direction with this social media.
Yeah, go on.
So let's go online dating. The most dangerous area.
Do you know what?
I'm
sorry to interrupt you. Do you know what? I'd rather be single in this world.
Right.
I'm sorry.
100% agree with you.
Oh,
online dating in this generation that we speak of now is fucking shit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, if I was to approach a woman in a bar or in a coffee shop and just said, "Oh, hi, just thought I'd come and say hello. I thought you're really pretty. My name's Jack. What's your name?" I'm a creep.
Yep.
But if I spoke to that same girl on a dating app, we could be going for coffee together at the same time.
Yeah.
So why is it I have to message you through social media?
Agreed.
But I can't have the confidence to come and approach you and give you a compliment and introduce myself like a normal fucking human being?
What's your view on it, Charles?
You want to get me started?
Mate, do you know what it is? Like, it's nice to know because
I think I agree with social media's
pitfalls.
Oh, it's pitfall, and it's also the cancer of all evils for people that everyone wants to be an influencer these days. Yeah,
agreed.
So if they're not up to standard, not up to scratch, then they feel like they have to be. So this is when they go get Botox, go get their nose done, go are a bit extreme, but they want to be that person. Yeah, they want to be successful. Yeah. And then I think once that's then not reciprocated by the social media world, that's when people then turn to losing the plot, suicide.
It's because you don't have the validation.
Because they don't have the validation that they want. Everyone wants to be an influencer these days. It ain't going to happen. You're never going to be not everyone in this world is going to be an influencer.
You can't have, so there's 8 billion people in the world. You can't have 4 billion of them being an influencer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you then go on to the online dating, stuff like that, Hinge, Bumble, Tinder, whatever you're on, that is the era we live in today. They don't know about men going up to them in a bar and talking to them normally.
But it's the only way you can meet people.
Yeah, but that's the sad thing is, take me back to the 70s, man. Take me back to the 60s where you could go on a decent date. You could go into a drive-in cinema and actually have a good time, take them to a fairground, whatever. People just want someone with money who can look after them.
Yeah,
they can be a stay-at-home wife and that's what they want. They want everything given to them. They don't want to earn it. And that's today's world we live in.
Because what they want is they want you to bring everything to the table, but they're not willing to bring anything to the table for you. And and this is the generation we live in. I'm not saying all women. There is some genuine people out there. Yeah. Genuine people out there. Like, for example, your lady friend, she's amazing. And I like her. I think she's great. She's on the same level with the same sort of thinking process that me and you have, and you. But you also have other women that, like you say, they want you to earn, I don't know, 100 grand a year, for example. They want you to have a massive house. They want you to have a nice car. Okay, what can you bring to the table for me? I can bring myself. Right, but you've just been ran through by 100 different men the last week. What can you bring to the table?
Ran through.
But it's true, though. They want these things from past dates. They want a gentleman to do everything for them. But you're not even a lady.
I think the world, social media especially, has given an unrealistic prospect of any man.
Yep.
And when you look at, and obviously I talk about it all the time, when you look at diversity and equality, I'll always be diverse, I'll always be equal.
Yeah, 100%.
Always, 100%, no problem. Show equality, whatever I do. But then it's some people, like the women that want 100 grand a year, man, but she's not willing to bring anything herself.
Not all women.
Not all women. Not all, there's a select few.
There's a select few that are like that. And they're the select few that follow these influencers, that drill into their head, this is what you need. Yeah. This is the life you need. But yet, because of that, 80% of men don't even get married anymore. Did you know that? About 80% of men don't even get married.
I knew it was high.
Because they don't. But what's the point?
I only use, I remember like yesterday, like I only added my wife, bless her, on Facebook, because obviously I saw her stumble across and I thought, wow. And then I messaged her and she goes, oh, it's you. And I was like, I didn't even know she knew me. But then obviously when I saw her at work, I thought, whoa, like, you're stunning.
Yeah, but see, the difference is you know her in person. You've worked together. I didn't
know she existed at work.
Oh, right.
I didn't know.
Oh, well, that was
she knew me.
Surprise.
And I didn't know her. And then obviously when we bumped into each other, it was never. We only used social media as a talking platform when we weren't there. Yeah. But she's got the same values as me. I've got the same values as her. To an extent, obviously we've got different values in that. But I'm scared for, again, like I say, for my girls, like when they turn around to me, Dad, I'm doing this because of this. There's no way on earth, my dad values, should we say, no way on earth they're doing what I'm going to try my absolute best.
See, I really hope by the time your girls are older that this whole thing reverses.
Scarily.
I hope it goes.
It won't.
I know it won't. But you've got women saying, "I'd love a man to be confident. I'd love a man to come up to me."
It's hard though.
But most women don't even. But they say they want that. But the moment you do that, because if you don't fit the bill,
you're a creep.
You're a creep. Because if you don't fit the bill with this social media aspect of, I need him to be muscular, I need him to be tall, I need him to be dark skinned or tanned, or I need to be blonde haired, or, shit like that. They have these preferences from social media influences.
Yeah, straight away, tall, dark and handsome.
That's unrealistic. But again, this then comes down to
social media.
Yeah, but
I love a tall, dark, handsome man.
Yeah, but why? Right, a bat on that though. So women are allowed. Not all women, right? I'm just going to put this out there.
This is our opinions,
just my
guys.
opinion on
Our
it from things I've actually experienced and seen.
Yeah.
Right. A woman can write on her Tinder profile, right? I don't want anyone under 6 foot.
Yeah.
So straight away, that's your strong preference. So you're basically saying, I don't want anyone under 6 foot who can't control their height. Straight away, acceptable preference. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone I want someone who's muscular. I don't want someone who's skinny. Strong preference. No one bats an eyelid.
Yeah.
The moment a guy says on his Tinder profile, I don't want a curvy girl, it's fat shaming.
I think you have to look at it from like a male's perspective as well, because we've been digging fucking women throughout this whole social media.
No, I completely. Men are fucking trash.
Yeah, but you look at men now, and it's turkey teeth.
Yes.
Curly, permed hair.
Tattooed hair, tattooed beard.
Tattooed sleeves.
No men are like what they used to be back in the day.
No.
I'll tell you what, any of these men in this generation now, like, obviously, we've been brought up different because, obviously, I used to work with my granddad for labouring. You know, I've done labouring. I've been working since I was fucking as long as I can remember. You got most of these people who live off mummy and daddy's money. And I'm talking about guys here, not women. I'm talking about guys.
Yeah.
Where they have their turkey teeth paid for them. Their car's financed by their parents. They haven't had to pay a penny for it. And if you was to give them a job of, can you change that tyre? Can you change that wheel? They wouldn't know what the fuck to do. No. And yet, most women, actually, believe it or not, know how to do that.
Yeah, like I say, my missus knows DIY.
So it's almost like the gender roles have changed. You know, you got most of these men now that can't do fuck all.
Mate, some people can't even make a simple
and
cup of tea.
I'll tell you what it is, though. It's the fuck boys, man.
Yeah.
And it's the same people that you say turkey teeth, permed hair, sunbeds, always going to Ibiza, always going out clubbing. I mean, I haven't had a drink since fucking we went on holiday, which was over a year ago.
Like, everyone can live their life the way they look.
100%.
But at the same time, it is sort of like, it's out there and you think like, this is why people are the way they are because of social media. And I just think, build your own fucking identity.
Exactly. Everyone has their own. But again, I just want to clarify that this was not a dig at women.
No, man, this is just generally our opinion.
This was those select few that you come across. Because,
fucking love women, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
But 98% of women are perfect. They're fine.
Yeah.
They have their morals and all that. It's that 2% of people.
Yeah. We've all got mums, we've all got sisters.
But last thing on sort of, well, last thing, whatever. Like, bless my lady. She's
my lady.
She had kids, yeah, and like she's not happy maybe it's the way she looks. I said, I love you no matter what you are, what you have that you think that I don't like. I've only known my lady when she was pregnant.
See, this, I want to touch on this.
I've only known her with a belly.
It's women with stretch marks.
I love
stretch marks. Because, like, especially women who've had a kid, right? It shows that you've created life. Those are essentially what I say memory scars.
They are, man.
Because they are.
They are.
But they are. Like, those stretch marks are there to show that you've brought this person into the world.
Yeah,
they're nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, she kept saying, like, I want this.
And
why?
you know the little pot belly?
Yeah.
I love the pot belly.
You love a little pot belly?
I love a little pot belly. It's cute.
Like, my missus, especially, she was going through a bit of a thing, whatever.
Not yours, though, because yours is mad.
Your missus was, yeah.
Sorry.
Like, she wanted X, like, this and this, like, she's having a bit of a bad day, which all women are allowed. But I see it as, like, no matter what you tell people, if they're fixated on it, if anything, it's like, support them in then.
But again, this all comes down to the stem of social media.
Yeah, I love my wife's imperfections. And I hope she loves mine, because I got shitloads of them.
There's no such thing as flaws.
Well, there is, because you stand on it half the time.
Lovely.
Sorry.
That was quality.
Oh, you're such a dickhead. You're such a dickhead.
Anyway, we've been going an hour and 10.
Fuck. But yeah, I just want to clarify, this was no dig at anyone.
No, we love
Everyone should love their imperfections and own it. Be your own person where you can.
Person. This was more a dig at social media.
What it's done.
How it's changed people's perspective of life.
Like, don't wrong it, if you look up to a person, by all means.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like what we're going on about is the influences that we've come across.
Yeah, sure.
So this was just purely experiences that we've seen. This was nothing just digging out. I think all women are great. I think men are great. It's just those
I think people have got an opinion on it.
It's just the 2% of those people.
Yeah.
But
No buts.
I'm sorry, but shut up, man. Oh. The people who've made obviously money on platforms.
Hopefully, we do sponsor us.
Thank you.
Love it.
If anything, to a degree, they're actually capitalising on it. And are they wrong for capitalising on it?
Absolutely not.
Well,
but it's their influence that person then has on everyone else.
Obviously, they've chose that path, and they know what that path entails.
There's a lot of great influencers out there.
Oh yeah,
a lot of great influencers. I mean, we got this podcast from influencers. We got some of our ideas from influencers.
Oh mate,
it's those minor handful of influencers that change people's perspective of how life should really be or how life actually is.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. It's no dig at anyone.
There's certain influencers that people hate, but you could probably think
like I said, everyone is perfect in their own little way.
Yeah.
You should never compare yourself to someone else.
No. Chaz, give us an outro.
But give us an outro, mate.
Yeah, okay. As you guys know,
talking to the mic, it helps.
Sorry, mate. Cheers, lads. I thought my voice echoes. As you know, this beautiful podcast of ours is sponsored by my company, Zenny Relocations, where we basically provide investment opportunities across multiple property strategies, such as service accommodation, aka Airbnb, as you might know, HMOs, purchase lease options, and supported living. If you guys have money that's invested and you want to invest in property, or you generally have an interest for property and you know you've got some money aside that's not really doing anything, it's in the bank, it's not getting any interest, please, give me a shout out on Zenny Relocations on all platforms or on Three's a Crowd, wherever you prefer, and get your money working for you guys, because there's no point in sitting in a bank. I tell you what, this app has been...
I really hope we don't get cancelled after that last bit.
We're going to get cancelled, or we ain't going to be here. We're going to get killed.
I think, no. Thing is, I believe, us three, we've got no filter on what we want to talk about.
No.
And I think...
But again, this was no dig at anyone. This was nothing.
This is
our
views.
This was no intention of hurting or...
I'm saying we're going to get killed because like conspiracy
And I'm saying we're going to get cancelled because of the social media. But again, this was no dig at anyone. This was
I think our views are going through the roof.
This was nothing of an insult. We weren't targeting anyone.
Nah,
it wasn't
definitely not.
You belittling anyone. This was just a sole conversation about how social media changes your life and everything.
And what we've seen.
But again, thank you very much for listening.
Thank you.
Hope you can stay tuned. Hope you enjoy it. And we'll see you on the next one.
Spotify Q&A, use it.
Please.
And don't forget to leave reviews on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all other
Freezer Crowd 1 on Instagram.
Oh, yeah. And follow Freezer Crowd 1 on Instagram.
And TikTok.
TikTok.
Right, ladies, guys. Thank you very much.
See you in the next
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.